I look back on each one of these and every one of these with unique perspectives and interesting things. And I look at the mounts around the ranch and the places that we've hung them now or in my office, and I can tell you the stories behind each one of them that when I look at them or when I look at a picture of the hunt. And you know, for instance, the biggest deer that I ever shot in my life, you know, I can remember the freezing temperatures of sitting on the ground at the bass ranch and just, I mean, literally from my toes to my nose was brutally cold. And I'm a guy that gets cold all the time out there and nothing's moving, you know, and it just looks like it's a bust of a hunt. And we're a few days into the hunt and we jump in the truck, we're driving, and lo and behold, as can happen at a moment's notice, a doe runs across and 2 giant bucks are running across behind him, and we're jumping out of the truck, just fumbling and banging into things. And as the deer are running off into the brush, and I've got this glimpse of them, it's like, wow, that's the biggest deer that I personally ever had in my crosshairs running away. And the guide's already tugging me saying, we gotta run, we've gotta go this way. If they can clear this cut right here, they're gonna step out in another sendero, and if we can get around the way the wind's blowing, who knows what'll happen. And I remember running with John Doolin, the cameraman, thinking, I'm gonna be out of breath, he's gonna be out of breath, how are we gonna hold anything steady if we get there? And lo and behold, we got there, no shooting sticks, no nothing. He doesn't have a tripod. The one deer pops out, another deer pops out, he's about to go in the brush. I'm like, you got him? He says, yes, and bang.
Wade put his Nikon scope on the buck and squeezed the trigger.
Good shot.
That's stalking and hauling across. You work a guy to kill these big ones.
That's right, that's right. Woo! I gotta work off breakfast.
He got the cornering away from me the whole time and I couldn't get a shot, And then when he finally did, I was like, oh, I need him to clear a little more.
Well, that was a heck of a shot.
I've got that deer mounted in my office now in a you know, giant mount that was done for me. And every time I go in my office now, I see that deer.